Hi, hello. So let's watch another video together. This video shows you a collapse that happened not due to wing shooting forward and not being catched, but by flying into shitty place. So that is 5 times slower than real time. And now real time. So just to see how quickly those things happen. I'm ready for this because I know I'm in a shitty place. I explain in a moment. And now puff, rotor, zack, 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 and that is it actually. Yeah, so very quickly. So, since it's me, I can tell you pretty detailed what I did wrong here. So, I was flying in this place, it was a new place for me in the Alps, Southern Alps. Just behind me is one of the main valleys in the Alps where you have 45 at this day, 45 kilometers of valley wind. And just 5 minutes before I was very high, crossing that valley. And I thought that I understand, so I approached the mountain on the left, behind me, you see here on the left, and I thought the wind was coming from the same direction as the valley wind. And when I got to the mountain, I just realized that it was coming from the opposite direction. And I got flashed down inside of this other valley actually that is connecting to the main valley. So this is actually where those two valleys meet, or you would even say like there's like 3 valleys, because there's one coming from one side and the main valley going from one side and continuing, and the other valley connecting to that one. And this is the other connecting valley is actually where I'm here now. So I got flashed down to this valley, and I was escaping because I knew that actually the place where I was flying, the valley wind, so it was just the entry to this valley connecting. So the valley wind was going through the mountain on the right and entering here, and I was in the lee side of this 45 kilometers wind. So I knew I'm in trouble. That's why actually I'm in front. People commenting this video, because I posted a video some time ago, they're saying I'm very much into the front, but this is what I learned in SIV actually, that the safe position in turbulent air is so that you decrease the moment of inertia for turn, to decrease the risk of twist, basically. So I try to rise in the harness, to be between the risers, having my legs bent under my S, and also like having like pretty tensioned body, so to say. So I'm pretty tensioned, so that I can follow the wing if it should twist. So this is one element of this. So this is my preparation. So I know that shit may happen. Then when it really happens, I don't realize what I'm doing. This is so fast. I didn't know. I knew there was something, but I didn't know that it was such a big collapse. And what my hands did, it was not conscious at all. It was basically my muscle memory kicking in, because I did a lot of SIV and acro training, but acro, let's call it SIV, because with acro clap, but mainly SIV elements. So then when this happens, my hands do their job and I don't really know what they are doing. Actually, this is how it works. Yeah, and they do, as you see, they do like full movements. So between the rollers, from the rollers pretty low, then back to the rollers, and yeah, they do their thing somehow pretty efficiently. It works pretty nicely. I turn a little bit to the left, so actually it would be better if I would kept the direction. And then at the end, that was 5 times slower again, and then you see the real time, it's really quick. There is no way to, I mean, maybe if you have really reflex to understand what's going on, but it's not me. And yeah, so I was able to keep it open, not stall it, and then have a look if there is no cravat, basically. And this may happen, I mean, in a shitty place like this. I mean, here I'm in a lee side of a strong valley wind, so this is pretty obviously shitty place I went due to my lack of understanding of the wind directions in this area. Basically, because once I got flushed, I had no option. And also maybe not lack of plan B for the wind coming from the other direction. But yeah, I mean, there are some places where it's difficult to have a plan B, and this was, I mean, I haven't figured out. But it's always good to have in head that, you know, you fly somewhere because you assume the wind direction is from one direction, but what happens if it's coming from another direction? What do you do then? And do you have any options? And yeah. Or you gonna get flashed into like the lee side like I got here. I was clearly surprised by this here, so maybe I could have a better plan. So yeah, so this is one element, being the shitty place, but this has also happened to me twice when I was approaching clouds, so close to the cloud base actually. So you know, the clouds are sucking in the air, and this air is actually then getting out of the cloud, just around the cloud, so to say. So when you approach the cloud, you probably know this, you get a strong area of sink before you get the area of rising air. And the sink tends to be stronger on the lee side of the cloud. So this is how those clouds work. So whenever you approach a cloud from a lee side of the cloud, you have also risk of getting your wing destroyed by the air just coming down from the cloud. So here this was the rotor, so this was the air coming down in the rotor and just you know, smashing the wing from the top and destroying it, collapsing it. And when you approach a cloud, you may experience the same. So yeah, if you fly in strong thermal conditions, you may also get a collapse out of the blue, even if you are good with your wing and you never see it in front of you. It's still it still won't save you out of the collapse. But yeah, but the main point is here again. Yeah, avoid shitty places, because in shitty places you have the bigger chance of getting collapse. So please like, comment, subscribe, and see you watching another video together.